Okay guys, yes, we're back with another video. I've decided to make a new version of the how to make a jungle beat in Renoise, simply because the last video that I did, it wasn't in 1080p. Now the thing is I didn't really know much about the camcorder settings and etc and the uploading and all that now. So now I've got it a bit better. I've decided to do another video. So moving forward, we're going to start off with Renoise. I've got, I'm going to go for my choppage sample pack, and I'm going to start from scratch. So I'm literally going to do a new song. Let's close that down. Don't save. Let's see, shall I save it? Yeah, I better save it just in case I made any changes. Right, so here we go. Hopefully this will work. There we go, lovely. Okay, so to start with, I'm going to find a name and beat. You load Renoise. This is what you're faced with, a little page. Turn up the volume a bit. Let's see, so we're going to find a nice break. Lots of aim and chops on there, on the pack. And on the pack you've got different edits depending on what amen. It's all chopped up for you, which is pretty cool, if I must say so myself. Okay, gonna find a beat. I'm looking for a loop that I have to sort of cut up to kind of give you a. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, let's see what else we got. So probably something like, so many amen bits on here. Okay, what the hell? Let's just use an amen that's already chopped up. Okay, some good bits on there. So I'm going to grab this, go to here, go to the key zones. We're going to just drag some amen samples onto the key zones, like so. Now if we move it up, it will all assign to just one key. Say for example, starting from C4 upwards. So if we move this to here, I believe that C4 actually is not quite there. It's going to be here. So let's see. Yeah, lovely. So there we go. So we got that there. Right. So all we need to do now is go to the track editor, find our cuts, and then put down the beat. So let's see what we got. So okay, so down here you've got the Quantize. This represents Quantize. Quantize will put things slightly in time if you play them slightly out. You've got here the lines. So basically every time I press a key, it will advance a certain amount of lines. So that's 2, that's 4, 6, 8, etc, etc. So at the moment we've just got that on 2 lines. There are some times when you might want to turn that off in Renoise, because it does might help you to just edit a little bit more finely. Okay, so we've got a nice little. Okay, so importantly now at this stage, set your BPM. So let's say 175 for example, and then we're going to go. Something like that would be pretty cool. So let's give it. There we go. Finally got there in the end. Okay, cool. So the next edit you can do is you can grab this here, highlight down. I'm holding down the shift key, by the way. Copy. Next thing you do is paste all of the patterns in. 3 and 4. So basically you've got each kind of beat or bar, I guess, is going to be 16. The next one along's going to be 32. The next one along, and so on and so forth. So it goes in 16s, depending on what the beat is that you're making. Okay, so got a little pattern going. Now let's find a little some bass sounds. Let's see what we got in here. So some sounds. Again, I like that bass. One of my favourites on there. Let's bring the. Okay, so this thing here, it brings the octave down. So on your keyboard. At the moment I'm pressing Z and there's not really any more room to go down, but on my keyboard I can do that. But say if you didn't have a keyboard, you'd be on Z, so you could just use this octave to bring down your keynotes. Quantize has kind of timed that up a little bit better. I played it a little bit out. Okay, so if you look here now, that's kind of stopped. So the note is kind of stopped short. So I'm going to go into here now and I'm just going to delete that off because that off stops the note short. Okay, so now we've done that. Let's then get some compressor. Use a bus compressor, yeah, let's use that. And again, there's you got the drums fast on here. One of my favourite compressions. You could tweak with it as well. Okay, so now we've done that, right? What are we going to do with the bass? Okay, bass sounds a bit like too snappy. So what we're going to do here now, we're going to go into here. We're going to go into this section here, or where is it? Yes, and we're going to go to modulation. Now, in modulation, you can do a lot of things in modulation, and I can show you a lot more bits and pieces. As if you subscribe to the channel, you will see I'll upload lots more videos in the future about that sort of thing. So what I want to show you here today is the Adsr. So if you click on that, now that stands for I think attack, release, decay, sustain. So it's attack, hold, decay, sustain, release. So those are the parameters you can mess with to make your bassline fade out, make your bassline fade in a little bit, give it a little bit of attack. For example, you know, that's with attack, without attack. The release. And the release sort of kicks in after the note is played. So sometimes you get bass lines, you play them and they're sample basses and they'll just give you. It's a bit too sharp, so you add a little bit of release to it. It gives you like a more sustained note, like more like a synth. A lot cleaner, yeah? Okay, so for example, so we're going to put that Adsr on that bass that we just played to give it a better sound. Sounds a bit more smoother. Now if I could play you before and after, that would be pretty cool. So let me see if I can do that. Now let's go to here. I believe that might be Okay, I'll tell you what, let's just delete it all together. So I got rid of that. Right, there you go. So now we're going to put our ADSR back on. Not yet. Ready? Okay, I'm going to add it on now. Have a listen. No, I'm just playing it. It's no different. Okay, so here we go. ADSR, here. Okay, as you can hear, that's a bit too much. We're going to get rid of the attack and we're going to turn down the release a bit. Just a bit. Because what you're looking for is for it to just tail off on those beats, sorry, those notes that are just a little bit too short. Okay, cool. So now we've got that little aim and loop down. We've got our bass sound down. So we're going to move to the next instrument. So all we do is hover over here. We move down to the next instrument, which is something I didn't really explain. Basically hover over where you want to load into. So we go to here. And another cool trick for this little section here, which I find it's useful, is if you right click and go set keyboard focus here, you can then use your arrow key down to flick, to just like chill back like this and just listen through the sounds. So like if you're feeling lazy, you can relax, you can take your time, you can listen. I usually sit here, sometimes I'm cream crackered and I just sit here tired and I'm just like, okay, so once you find a sound that's pretty cool, right, there goes my cup of tea. Serves me right for being a prat. Okay, we kind of got to get a sound for what's going on now. What we got? Let's see. There we go. What's we got? Another sound. Not found a sound yet, bear with me. I shall find one. Okay, so now, once I find the sound that I like, I will then go to here, press the escape button, and then it will allow me to record. If you notice around the outsides here, you see it's red. That means that you can record. When you turn it, press escape and turn it off again, that means that you have record off. Okay, so I'll put a little loop on that sound, if you notice. And now I'm going to put a bit of ADSR on it again, because I believe the ADSR will give it a little bit of an effect. Let's give that a try and see. Could never be too short, but let's try. Okay, so now I'll give it a little bit of character. I'll stick a bit of reverb on there. EV for reverb. Really experiment with effects in your sounds, yeah. Don't be shy to experiment, because sometimes you can end up with a little blip and it could be like a string in the end, or like, you know, it just depends on how much you manipulate the sound, which I'm going to show you in another video. Okay, so let's get a delay and see what that sounds like. It might be too much, but why not? Let's just try. You got to experiment. Delay, what have we got here? Delay, right. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. So let's see what else we got. Set for keyboard's focus here. It sounds like the first two notes of that. Tune Dark Side, man. Dark Side. Okay, so there you have it. So far we've laid down a beat, we've laid down a vocal, we've laid down a sound. Let's see if we can find one more for the road. Okay, cool. So that is a nice sound for a transition from one part to the next. So what I'm going to do here now, this is actually quite a short pattern. So we need that at least twice that size, right? So what we're going to do now is we go to here, see this little button here? This will duplicate the whole pattern, yeah? Bosh. So now that makes it twice the length. And if you want to get even neater than that, yeah, rather than having two blocks here, yeah, two patterns, you can then go to here and press the mouse button, hold down the shift key, press it again, right click, and then go organize and join. And then what happens is you make that all into one pattern. Okay, you get the idea. I'm not going to play the whole thing over. But then at that stage there now, you could then do extra edits in your break and stuff, like maybe... I remember there were, when we was going through these samples here, there was some pretty cool like amen sounds and stuff. Let's go back to the pack. Once again guys, don't forget, if you like this video and you like the sounds in it, please subscribe. And also check out samploids.co.uk. I have my pack on sale up there. Please show some love, some support. Also I've got my mailing list. If you join that, you get 100 samples free. Also the PDF with some EQ tips on how to set your right frequencies for your beats and stuff to get them sounding really crystal, which I'm going to be doing. Well, I've done in one video and I'm going to sort of polish it up. I've also got some video coming up on the phrase editor as well. That is just some sick stuff in that Renoise phrase editor. You can do some serious, we used to call it twist up and we still call it now, but twisting up in there, and I'll show you, you know, all that. All you got to do is just subscribe to the channel and stay locked for the videos and just check them out as they come up. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so please show some love and hit that subscribe button so that we can get there, yeah? Anyway, moving on. So, breaks. So we're looking for the amen now. Where's the amens now? Adsr ready, amen cuts, right, of course, yeah. So, let's see, set keyboard focus here. Okay, so at this stage, at this part of the editor, if you press the return button on your keyboard, you can play just that part. Okay, nice little bit of editing there. Let's have a look. So let's go to here, delete that off. And just go for a little playback. That's nice. Lovely jolly. Okay, so let's chop away some of this. That's quite a lot in there. Wow, giving away a big beat there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so we get rid of that. Okay, so a beat like this, you can do something pretty cool, and it's like the slice part. So if you click here, hold on. Oh crap, you can't do it on there. Okay, fine. Alright, so you can't slice just one bit. So that's not really cool. So what I'll do is I'll copy this, move it to a new track, press paste, then I'll slice it. So click on here. Now if you look here, it hasn't picked up this part here, so it's made these little slices. And these slices are all just like little bits that have been cut up. What we want is this bit here as well. So that's two parts. So we want to make that two cuts. Click here, bosh. Nice. Okay, so we're going to go here. On my keyboard, we're just going to play the end here. So on my keyboard, there's basically just this little enter button here that's on the actual number pad. If you press that, it'll give you a loop just on the end of the pattern. Okay, so I think what we need to do is turn down these individual samples. Okay, lovely. Right, so now I think the beats need turning up on this a bit. The overall channel. Okay, lovely. And there you have it, guys. That's just a basic structure video in HD this time for you to check out. I hope that helped. I'm going to be uploading a lot more and showing you a lot more tips on how to take your music to the next level if you're just starting out. And I hope someone found this useful. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Peace.